Merry Christmas, Carl! I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Here we go. Welcome back to Hanging with the Herons. My name is James. This is another 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. Boom, here we go. We have Catch Me If You Can. This is a phenomenal film. What a treat I have for you. Most of the films I do love, and I will tell you, you should definitely watch them. If you don't watch this film, you're missing out. You're missing out on history, you're missing out on a great story, you're missing out on phenomenal acting, you're missing out on very smart directing. This is a great tale. Not only are there some great performances by some big, main, huge actors, but you also have some phenomenal little bits and pieces of supporting actors and actresses, mostly actresses, who are just kind of getting their start here. So it's really fun now to look back at this film then and know that they weren't really that big, and now they've got huge careers as well. That's a nice little treat in and of itself. It's great drama, it's great angst and mystery and intrigue and what's gonna happen yet. There's some really brilliant thought out design to this. Just some excellent hold your breath moments. What's gonna happen? It's a great film. Let's get to this cast. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on our big heavyweights like Leonardo DiCaprio, who's excellent, we already know. Tom Hanks was yesterday, we just talked about him. He's phenomenal. I love both of their accents in this. I will definitely point that out. They're great in that. But then also we've got some great people in here that are huge actors and not so huge actors. For instance, a big star, and has been at this time, Martin Sheen. He's excellent in this. His accent also is a lot of fun. The amazing Christopher Walken, who I don't think ever changes his accent, but you just love the way he sounds, and he's absolutely fantastic in this. He's Christopher Walken. I mean, the guy's superb. But I really want to focus on our actresses. The lovely Jennifer Garner, who's in one of our favorite films, Jennifer and mine, especially hers, 13 Going on 30. Huge launch for her career. And funny enough, she was in the film Daredevil, who also, guess was in Daredevil? Ellen Pompeo, who we all know from Grey's Anatomy. But both of these ladies in Marvel comic movies, the same one in fact, and had humongous large careers after that, especially in television, but definitely in film as well. Then, who else is in a Marvel movie? But the lovely Elizabeth Banks, who also has been in so many films like The Hunger Games and our favorites, Pitch Perfect. She's lovely, she's fantastic, huge career, but she had a very small role in this film, just kind of getting started off. And then of course, the lovely Amy Adams, who was in one of our films in our earlier episodes, American Hustle, and she's just been great in a lot of different films as well. She has a fairly larger role in this, but very, very young, and so neat to see all these beautiful, wonderful, talented actresses starting off their careers and have launched into such greater careers after, which is fantastic. Let's get to those quick fire facts, because they're fun. Frank Abagnale Jr. actually published his memoir, but it took 22 years to make this book into a movie. That's a long time to wait. Leonardo DiCaprio had over 100 wardrobe changes, and they shot in 140 locations in just 52 days. That is a lot of filming and a lot of moving around. Most of them in Los Angeles, but even in New York and Montreal. Despite a small protest from Steven Spielberg, DiCaprio did actually meet the real Frank Abagnale and actually followed him around with a tape recorder for a few days just to learn from him in somewhat of a secret way too, which was interesting. And really the only character's name that was changed was Tom Hanks's character. Typically, there were several FBI agents chasing him. However, the most notable one in this story is actually named Joseph Shea, which is probably the closest to Carl Hanratty. Hey, thank you so much for joining me, James, on another Hanging with the Herons episode of 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. As always, comment below, let me know what you think about this film. And if you've never seen it, you must go treat yourself, watch this film, and then come back and let me know what you think about it then. As always, peace.